will win on TV3's Game of the Week. The Lady Spartans are the Lady Bulldogs from Centerville High School. They meet in the TV3 Game of the Week. From Spartan Bowl in Connersville, it's the TV3 Game of the Week. Hi everybody, with James Sprague. This is Fran Schulman. Welcome you to the game between the CHS Lady Spartans and the CHS Lady Bulldogs from Centerville High School. It's game 4 of the girls basketball season. Both teams are looking for a victory here tonight. What to expect from Centerville? Here are the comments of Lady Spartan assistant coach Daniel Hafner. Coach, tonight you got Centerville Bulldogs moving into Spartan Bowl. What are you expecting?
Should be a good game. Hopefully we find a way to score, get our percentage up where it needs to be. So,
I think the practice has been pretty good, according to your coach.
Starting to hit the shots. They're starting to go in. I think our confidence is actually there this past week in practice, where I think before it was just kind of a day-to-day thing versus this whole week we actually shot the ball pretty well. So
your defenses looked good, especially last week, I thought.
Yes, the girls, I mean, they do a great job defensively. Like I said, holding Shelton to 4 field goals, you can't ask any more out of them. That good of a player, holding to 4, that's amazing. So
I'm really impressed with these youngsters' hustle. Did you fellows teach them that, or is that just something they brought with them?
It's kind of the whole group. The whole freshman class is real deep, athletically skilled. So they're just kind of one of those things. They get after it, and then it makes everyone better if one person starts getting after it, because they all have to play to the next level.
What's the key to this ball game, in your opinion?
I think for us, we just got to play a normal defense. Just go after it when we always do, and then offensively, we just got to get stuff to fall for us. It's hard to win a game when you only get 10 to 15 points. So we got to get some things going to the basket more versus just settling for outside shots. So that's kind of one of the things we've been working with, trying to make sure we get the ball in and have a more of an inside-out game. So
hope we can control the tempo, I think, and if we get off to a good start.
Yeah, that'll be a great thing if we could do that. I know we went and watched Centerville, and they played a 2-3, and we play 2-3. So, I mean, at least for us, we've had a lot of practice against it. So
who's going to start tonight? Who can you tell us?
Going to be the same. We're going to have Ashley Coker, Amanda Cobb, and then we're going to have Bailey, Shy, and Michaela. So
they've got a girl averaging in double figures. How will you defend her?
I think we're just going to play her like we would any player right now. She can shoot the ball, so I mean we're going to have to make sure we know where she is at all times. We don't have to come out near like we did last game to guard someone, but we have to recognize that she can shoot the 3, and she will shoot the 3. So,
Coach, have a good game, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. James, give us the lineups for tonight's game.
All right, Fran. Well, for tonight's game for the CHS Lady Spartans, our starting lineup, we got Michaela Taylor, 5'5" junior. We've got Ashley Coker, a senior at 5'5". Cheyenne Henry, a 5'6" junior. Bailey Flanagan, who right now is the CHS leading scorer. And finally, Amanda Cobb, a 5'8" senior. For Centerville, the Lady Bulldogs, we've got Lauren Honkamp, a 5'4" senior guard. Marissa Ross, 5'6" senior at guard. Kaylin Smith, the senior at forward. Madeline Combs, a 5'6" senior forward. And finally, Cassidy Weiss, a 5'6" sophomore, playing guard and forward.
Okay, thank you. Centerville has played Alexandria, Eastern Hancock, and Franklin County, while the Lady Spartans have had games with New Palestine, Indianapolis Ritter, and Mount Vernon a week ago. The officials for tonight's ball game will be Brian Higdon, Paul Beam, and Mike Nicholson. Tip-off is next. James and I will return with the beginning of tonight's game between Centerville and Connersville right after this on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Looking for something exciting for your family to do? Explore the skies at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force and climb aboard our Space Shuttle exhibit. Free admission and free parking, open 9 to 5 every day. Visit nationalmuseum.af.mil.
Hi, everybody, again from Spartan Bowl. Welcome to the Lady Spartans and Lady Bulldogs from Centerville. Opening tip, and the Bulldogs continue get the ball, and there's a turnover as it goes into backcourt. Over and back, so turnover number 1 gives the ball out of bounds to the Spartans. Tonight's first ball game, the JV Lady Spartans winner, 42-8. Their first win of the season. Inbounding the ball for CHS will be Ashley Coker, number 21. Gives it over to Bailey Flanagan. Ball tapped out of bounds by a Centerville girl. Centerville in their traveling blues.
Fran, I believe tonight's going to be a very, very tight game between two evenly matched squads.
Well, they play the same offense a lot, James, so that probably will account for a close ball game.
I know one of the keys to tonight's game is the Lady Spartans must keep the turnovers down. That is something that's been plaguing them for the past.
That's right. Absolutely. There's one right there. Is a steal by Centerville, driving the ball down court. So the turnovers are even here. Here's a shot from out, which is missed by number 24. That's Kaylin Smith of Centerville, trying the first field goal of the ball game and missing. Bailey Flanagan driving the lane. The ball tapped away from her. A teammate gets the ball, tries a shot. It's not good. The ball's batted out of bounds. It'll be controlled by the Spartans under their basket.
Quite inspiring, though, to see them hitting the boards early.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're not going to rebound, you're in a lot of trouble, James.
Very true, very true.
Spartans working the ball around in the 2-1-2 offense. Here's number 10 getting away from a couple of defenders and banking one in for
Wonderful
the
move.
first 2 points of the ball game. Michaela Taylor. She's a junior at CHS. Here comes Centerville. Shot from out is good. 3-pointer outside the arc for Centerville. They jump up by a point.
Sometimes it's just hard to defend those threes, Fran.
Absolutely. Number 21 fires for the Spartans, drops off. Ball knocked away by a Centerville girl. It will be Spartan ball under their goal.
You can definitely see the energy with the Lady Spartans tonight.
Well, they'll hustle throughout the ball game, that's for sure. There's a shot from the corner which is missed, but a rebound by CHS. Down by a point. Here's a little jump shot from the lane, which is good. Put in by number 22 for Connersville, Shyna Henry.
I think that's another key to tonight's game. Great defense there. Great stop.
They played good defense, James, in all their ball games.
That they have.
The offense, there's just been a little the basket for them, and hopefully that will end here tonight. Centerville ball. There's a foul going to be called as a little bit of over-guarding by Connersville's number 23. That's the first foul of the ball game. That's on Bailey Flanagan. Centerville ball. Bulldogs set the offense. They go to the corner. Here's a girl starting for the basket, but forgets to bounce it a couple of times and called for traveling. Another turnover by Centerville. That's their second.
Yep, just one too many steps there.
Well, I can understand why that happens. Spartans on the attack.
They've definitely come out early and are being more aggressive, that's for sure.
That's right. It's a 10-foot jumper from the lane, which is missed by Connersville, but a foul called. Going to be on a Centerville girl, number 12. That's Honkamp. Sending to the free throw line for the Spartans, Amanda Cobb, one of the seniors on this team. She's got a couple of free throws coming. Spartans with a lead right now. Free throw takes a bounce and drops through.
Now they're definitely getting down. I know one of the problems they had against Cardinal Ritter was they were having trouble getting down in the lane near the basket. They're definitely accomplishing that
That's
tonight.
right, looking good. Second free throw is good. Spartans up by 3. Centerville on the attack. Good defense by the Spartans.
That 3-3 zone seems to be frustrating the Lady Bulldogs.
Now they're shooting from way out, and there's a shot that is missed from way out. And the ball is tapped out of bounds by Centerville. Spartans get the ball. So far, James, breaks have been going to the Lady Spartans tonight.
That's very true. I don't think Coach Thompson could ask for a better start for his Lady Spartans
I agree.
tonight.
But when we spoke with the assistant coach, we talked about a fast start, and so far so good.
They're definitely aggressive tonight. You can almost feel that drive for victory tonight.
Working the ball underneath. Steps called on Connorsville. Turnover against the Lady Spartans. We'll get the ball out of bounds to Centerville in backcourt. The opening moments of tonight's game from Spartan Bowl. Happy to have you join us on TV3. Pass deflected by Connorsville. Loose ball picked up by Flanagan for CHS. Number 10 fires long off the front rim for Connorsville, but a nice rebound by a teammate that was grabbed by Cheyenne Henry. Here's Flanagan.
Moving the ball very well, Fran, very well.
Good ball handling. That's been the name of the game here at CHS. They have a very good ball handlers, James. Jump called. Let's see what the arrow possession says. It will be Centerville ball. There's a lineup change. Number 22 will come into the ball game for the Centerville team. That's Savannah Cates. She's a sophomore. Centerville on the attack. Number 20 fires long, misses. Rebounding again, the Spartans. They're controlling the boards very well, James.
That they are, and they're forcing the Lady Bulldogs to shoot from the perimeter. And more often than not, those shots will not go down.
As you mentioned, that's good defense. 14 comes in for the Spartans, Kelsey Barrett, and she replaces Amanda Cobb. Spartans ball. Almost a steal by Centerville, but good ball handling by CHS. The Spartans keep control. There the ball's knocked away by a Centerville girl. It touched last by Centerville, so Spartans will inbound.
I know Coach Thompson told the News Examiner this week that they just had a great week of practices, and you can see it tonight.
Here come the Spartans. Working the ball around with 3 minutes left to play here in the opening period. There's a steal by Centerville as they intercept a pass down court. Fast break. Foul called. Will be on the Spartans number 23, Bailey Flanagan.
That's her second. I don't think they can afford to lose her. She's currently their leading scorer.
You're right. Alex McFarland will come into the game wearing number 10 for Centerville. Centerville ball into their basket. Spartans knock away the inbound pass. Centerville will keep possession.
Wonderful defense.
Flanagan breaks up a play and controls the ball for the Lady Spartans.
That was
Drives
kind of
the lane, stops at 10, jumps one up, but she missed a shot. It wouldn't have counted anyway because she was called for traveling as she entered the lane.
That was gutsy defense on her part, though, given she's already got 2 fouls.
Walking the ball up court, Centerville's number 20, Marissa Ross. She's their leading scorer, averaging over 13 points a game. Here's a Centerville girl trying a shot. She missed it, but she'll be at the line for a couple of free throws because of foul called on Connersville.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 21, Ashley Coker, her first.
Third team foul on CHS. Number 22 fires and misses. This is Savannah Cates at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Number 21 comes out for Connersville Coker, and coming back in is Amanda Cobb, number 32. Second free throw by Savannah Cates. Shot is up, and this one is also missed. Nice rebound by the Spartans, number 14, Kelsey Barrett. Goes to Flanagan. She's the point guard, bringing it up court. Feeds to a teammate underneath who went in for a close-in shot. She was fouled. Number 32 will be at the line, Cobb. And the foul is called on number 22, Savannah Cates of Centerville. Her first, team's second.
Good work getting that ball down inside in the lane.
In and out, free throw. Here's her second attempt coming up.
They've got to hit those, Fran. Those are too vital in this game.
That's right. Those are supposed to be the easy ones.
Yes.
James. She missed that one too, a little bit too hard off the back rim, but a teammate rebound. Spartans keep control. Number 10 fires long, missing, and this time Centerville comes out with the rebound. Number 12 brings it quickly up court. That's Comp. Feeds off to a teammate. Fires long off the front rim, and Spartans again rebounding. They're really controlling the boards. Spartans set up the play. Number 22 fires long, way long. Out of bounds it goes, but touched last by Centerville.
Heads up play there.
Yes, it was. Number 21 coming in, Ashley Coker for the Spartans, and going out will be Kelsey Barrett. Meanwhile, the Spartans will inbound at their end of the floor. Setting up the play. Tapped away by Centerville on good defense. That was a good play by Huntkamp. She broke up the play but couldn't quite control the ball until it went out of bounds, James.
Yes.
The Spartans will inbound.
Even all their shots tonight, Fran, even have been good-looking shots, even the ones that the Lady Spartans have missed.
Here's one from the corner, which is good. Boy, they must have heard you. That's a two-pointer. She was real close to the three-point area, but not quite.
Very nice touch on that
But
shot.
she'll take it, I imagine. Traveling called on Centerville.
Another turnover.
Another turnover, and gives the ball out of bounds to Connersville. Spartans up by 5.
You can tell that 2-3 zone truly is frustrating the Lady Bulldogs right now. I think they're having trouble figuring it out. That they might be getting a little impatient.
That's one of the worst things you can do is start to rush your play. Here, a foul on the Spartans as Centerville starts up court. That'll be on Coker.
Fran, the Lady Spartans are already more than halfway to their highest point total so far this year. So
that's a good point.
That is a very good start.
That's right. Number 14, Kelsey Barrett, comes in for the Spartans, and 21 will take a seat. Ashley Coker will come out of the game. Meanwhile, Centerville, the Bulldogs, are inbounding. set up a play, but as you keep pointing out, the defense by the Spartans is excellent tonight.
Definitely one of the strengths of this young team.
Yeah, speaking of young, they really are, James. It's a rebuilding year for Connersville.
True, but as we saw in the JV game, bright future ahead of them.
Absolutely. There's steps taken
Another
by
turnover.
the ball handler for Centerville. She was in traffic, had a couple of Spartans around her, and she was trying to get free from them. And doing so, she walked with the ball, and out of bounds it goes to CHS. Here's a long shot that is in and out. By
Nice
the Spartans.
rebound.
Rebound up, and it's missed, but we've reached the end of the first period here tonight here at the Spartan Bowl, and Connersville has an 8-3 lead over the Centerville Lady Bulldogs. We'll be back with a second quarter play, but right now let's take this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
The Hope Center offers a baby boutique store where our parents can shop for items for their children that they have earned with Hope Bucks through our Parenting with Hope education classes. If you are interested in participating in Parenting with Hope, please contact the Hope Center at 825-1244 or visit our website at hopecenterconnersville.com.
James, a pretty good first quarter. I think that's the first time the Spartans have had a lead at the end of the first period in their games.
I think so, Fran. I think so, and I think it will go a long way in this game. It's probably given them a shot of confidence that they haven't had in their previous 3 games.
Right, I agree.
And you can tell definitely that Coach Thompson has worked with them this past week, and they have made some adjustments, not only on rebounding, but turning the ball over.
As you mentioned, he talked about good practice sessions this week, and it certainly is showing right now. The Spartans put the ball in play. As we begin the second 8 minutes of play, there's a shot which is missed. Number 32 rebound, turns around and puts a little jumper in, and that's Amanda Cobb scoring.
Doesn't get much better with second chance opportunities than that.
That's right. Here come the Bulldogs. Oh,
Double
double dribbling this time. Boy, Centerville's having their problems, aren't they?
They most certainly are. They don't look very composed out there right now.
Well, let's see if the Spartans can do something about it after the turnover. Well, Spartans quickly.
It's only the third one of the game, I believe, Fran, so it's still not too bad given their numbers for the previous
I agree.
3.
Turnover by CHS, and the Bulldogs will put it in play.
They're definitely not letting them get inside in the paint near the rim whatsoever.
Yeah, you pointed out the defense has just really been great tonight for the Spartans, forcing long shots. Centerville moving the ball, trying to find somebody open to get a shot away, but so far
they're having no luck.
That's right. Now Girl starts to drive down, comes back out. Force another turnover, and out of bounds it goes to the Lady Spartans.
Coach Thompson just has to be thrilled with his performance so far tonight.
Walking the ball up court for the Spartans, Michaela Taylor.
These young ladies are definitely playing with composure.
Number 13, Hannah Gross, is out there, a freshman, 9th grader at CHS, getting varsity experience. She has the ball right now. Tries to pass off to a teammate, but it's intercepted by Centerville. Fast break. Nice play by Centerville's Lauren Homecamp.
Can't allow baskets in transition like that.
Yeah, she got that ball and fast break, and Spartans with a lead of 5. We're in the first half of play. Long shot by CHS is missed. Rebounding the Spartans. Shot from the free throw lane is missed. Loose ball and a jump call. Centerville's ball. Here's Kaylin Smith coming in for Centerville.
I have to think, Fran, that the Lady Spartans got a little bit of the height advantage tonight.
Yes, which is really unusual. Usually they're the shortest team. I know we played Mount Vernon a week ago, and they had some girls in the 5'10" range, James.
More good defense.
It's a whistle-stopping play. A foul on the Connersville Spartans, number 14, Kelsey Barrett. A non-shooting foul. That is the 15th foul. Shot from the side is good. Nice corner shot put in by Holcamp.
That was a good shot.
Yes, it
Very
was.
good shot. Nothing but net.
Spartans with a lead of 3. Bring it up court.
Good ball movement. They're trying to get it back inside.
The corner goes. Now Flanagan with the ball. Number 22 has it, Henry. This shot is missed from the free throw lane. Rebounding Centerville. Foul called. No, it's a
Jump ball.
Jump call, right. Player tied up. Out of bounds Centerville.
Looks like Barrett will take a well-deserved rest on the bench there.
That's number 14, Kelsey, one of the seniors on the team. Comes out. Meanwhile, Centerville puts the ball in play. Shot from the side is missed. Ball is out of bounds to the Spartans. Amanda Cobb will come out for Connersville. She's replaced by Maddie Gregory, a freshman, number 24. Meanwhile, the Spartans will inbound in backcourt. Bringing it across the timeline will be Cheyenne Hendry and Bailey Flanagan. Loose ball picked up by Centerville. Spartans turnover beginning to increase here.
Yes, they are. That turnover bug's biting them.
Yes. Number 22 tries a shot in close. Cates for Centerville. She was fouled. She'll get a couple of free throws. It's a foul called on the Spartans, Henry. Number 6 on the Spartans. That's Henry's first. Meanwhile, at the free throw line and firing and missing her first of 2 free throws is Savannah Cates. She's a sophomore at Centerville.
And Centerville hasn't hit one yet.
You're right. Missed that one too. I know what they're going to be practicing when it comes Monday time.
Most definitely.
There's Spartans on the attack, working with a 3-point lead here in the first half. This is Flanagan. Been a low-scoring second half, James. The Spartans have only scored 2 points.
Yeah, they seem to have slowed down a little bit on their ball movement, and they don't seem to be able to penetrate inside the paint as well as they were earlier.
Yet another turnover. Centerville moving the ball up court. Number 24 fires long and hits a 3. That's Kaylin Smith, and we have a 10-10 tie here. There's a timeout called by Michael Thompson for the Lady Spartans. He wants to talk it over here after Centerville has come back to tie up this ball game. 10-10 here with just over 3 minutes to play in the first half. How about some scoring, James?
Well, our leading scorer for the Lady Spartans, of course, is Amanda Cobb. She's got 4 points of those 10 that they Lady Spartans have put on the scoreboard so far. And that's a good start.
Okay.
Very good start.
Okay, we'll see what happens here as Centerville they were down by 5 points at the end of the first period.
They've definitely worked their way back into this game.
Yes, they've outscored the Spartans 7-2 here in this second period. Spartan ball, setting their offense up. There's another loose ball, but almost a turnover, but Spartans able to save it. Here's Centerville being called for a foul.
That's Smith on that foul. That's her first.
Non-shooting foul for CHS. Gregory will come out for the Spartans. Cobb will come back in. Meanwhile, the Spartans inbound. Number 10 fires long. Oh, hits a three.
That was a rainbow.
They needed that one, didn't they?
They sure did.
That's Michaela Taylor.
It gives her 5 on the night so far.
There's a girl shooting from the corner for Centerville. Whistle sounds. And that can mean just one thing, a foul. This is on Amanda Cobb.
It's going to be her first.
Team's 7th. Meanwhile, Kaylin Smith, number 24, will be at the line for Centerville, and I think that's their first free throw made, right, James?
I believe that's the first one from either team tonight.
Okay. Second free throw coming up for Centerville. This one is missed. Rebounding again by the Spartans. They've done an excellent job of controlling the boards.
Getting a little sloppy there with the passing.
Centerville girl almost intercepted it, but she couldn't control the ball. She did break up the pass, but being touched last by a Bulldog means the Spartans will inbound. There's a lineup change for CHS. Hannah Gross comes back in, and number 22, Shina Henry, will become a spectator on the bench. Spartans ball. Up by a couple of points. Working for the good shot.
Good ball movement, a lot of patience. That's what they need.
Bailey Flanagan dribbles between a couple of defenders. And then the ball gets away from her, and up court comes Centerville.
Definitely don't want to give Smith an open shot there.
And a chance to tie or go ahead, and she ties it. 13 all. Here come the Lady Spartans.
Well, Ross is the Lady Bulldogs' leading scorer, so no surprise that she's
Shot
got
long. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the official rules. I believe the official score wanted some kind of clarification. Coker comes out of the game for the Spartans, and Henry comes back in. Meanwhile, Centerville gets the ball in backcourt with a chance to take the lead for the first time in this ball game. Tied at 13. There's a jump ball called. The player tied up, so it will be the Spartans' ball. Good defense by Connersville. Centerville was working the ball in close to the basket when the tie-up occurred. Up court comes the Spartans. Here's the ball kicked by a Spartan, and that's a turnover. And out of bounds it goes to Centerville. Well, James, this tide has turned. The Spartans sort of controlled the tempo here in the early going, but Centerville sort of taken over and set the tempo, I think.
They definitely bulled their way back into it, Fran, that's for sure. But even with the Lady Spartans being knotted up right now. They still have to feel good about the night so far.
It's a long shot by Centerville, which is missed, but a teammate rebounds. Another shot is missed, and ball knocked away by Centerville. Spartan ball. So they have a chance to go ahead.
Coming up on a minute left in the half.
Flanagan will bring it up court, set up the play. Oh, they got a girl underneath for the Spartans, but her shot is missed. Teammate puts it up, missed, and there's a foul called on Centerville.
Just kept attacking the basket there, attacking the boards, and it paid off. Or hopefully it pays off.
From Smith of Centerville, her second, team's fourth. Meanwhile, at the line for a couple of free throws for the Spartans, and making the shot is Cheyenne Henry, and puts the Spartans up by 1. Lineup change for Centerville. Smith goes out and Wentz comes in. Spartans also make a change. Number 12 comes in. Thompson, number 13, Gross, goes out. Lauren Thompson is another freshman for the Spartans. Second free throw is missed, but the rebound is good and put up and in by Amanda Cobb for Connersville. Good play.
It gives her 6 on the night so far, Fran.
Good. Nearing the end of the first half of play here at Spartan Bowl tonight. And there are steps called on the shooter of Centerville, Cates. Savannah commits a turnover. Give the ball out of bounds to Connersville with just over a half a minute remaining to play here in the first half. Here's Flanagan up court. Over the line, the official rules. He dribbled back into back court, and that's another turnover by CHS. So Centerville has the ball, down by 3. Bulldogs trying to get a shot away.
Looks like they're going to hold it for the last one, Fran.
Yes. There's a foul on Connersville, sending a Centerville girl to the line.
That's Cobb's second on the night.
At the line, shooting a 1-and-1, number 22, Cates for Centerville, misses the free throw. Fight for the ball, touch last by Connersville, out of bounds Centerville under their basket.
Coach Thompson trying to get his team set for that final play of the half.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants a real good defense effort right now. Here are the Bulldogs. The jumper from the baseline is missed. Rebounding the Spartans. Time runs out before they can get it into scoring range. So we played a half here tonight at Spartan Bowl. Connersville has a lead of 16-13 at the end of the first half. At the end of the first period, they had a lead of 8-3, so they scored 8 points in each of the first 2 periods. Centerville had 3 in the first, so they scored 10 here in this second 8 minutes of play. You have some individual scoring, James?
I do, Fran, I do. For the Lady Spartans, leading all scorers is Amanda Cobb. She's got 6 points. Cheyenne Henry has 3, and Michaela Taylor has chipped in 3 as well.
Okay.
For the Centerville Lady Bulldogs, leading them is Kaylin Smith. She's got 4 points. And you got Mackenzie Tipton. She added 2. Marissa Ross, their leading scorer, she had 4. And Lauren Honkamp added in 2.
Okay, we talked about Ross. You said she had 4 points. She comes into this ball game with an average of 13.2. So the Spartans have done a good defensive job on her.
Most definitely. I think that was probably the focus of Coach Thompson's practices throughout this week, and the emphasis to the Lady Spartans was they needed to shut down Ross, because obviously she was averaging more points per game than the entire CHS Lady Spartans were up until this point.
You're right.
And I think so far for one half, they've succeeded at doing that, shutting her down.
I'm impressed with the Spartans' play. There for just 3 or 4 minutes, they sort of lost their composure and let Centerville set the tempo. But most of the time, the Spartans had controlled this ball game.
Most definitely, they're hitting the boards. They're winning the rebound battle. They were winning the turnover battle. I believe they still are. I think just like you said there, for that 3 or 4 minute span, they got a little out of their game plan. Maybe got a little too loose with their play and allowed Centerville to get back into the ball game. But I think Coach Thompson will probably refocus them at halftime, and they'll come out with the same motivation they did at the start of this game.
Well, I know the Spartan fans here at the Spartan Bowl are hoping for a victory for the Lady Spartans, as well as the Centerville fans who have come to Connersville, and we have a pretty good contingent from Centerville boosting the Lady Bulldogs on. So good luck to both teams here in the second half.
Most definitely.
Again, it's 16-13 at halftime. The Lady Spartans lead in this ball game. Again, in the JV game, it was a 42-8 victory for the JV team, their first win of the season. James and I will be back with the second half of play from Spartan Bowl, Centerville and Connersville. Right now, let's take this break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Cradles Child Care at the Hope Center offers a loving environment for children of high school students, college students, and our working parents. We accept infants 2 weeks of age to 3 years old. If you are looking for a low-cost child care, please contact 825-1244 or visit our website at hopecenterconnersville.com.
Second half about to begin here at Spartan Bowl tonight. The Centerville Bulldogs and the Connersville Lady Spartans are in action, and the Bulldogs inbound, down by 3 points. Spartans set up the defense. Nice steal by Connersville in the opening seconds of the second half, and the Spartans now will get a chance to extend that lead.
Coming out doing much like I did in the first half there, friend.
Ball handler is Bailey Flanagan. Got a teammate in the lane, tries to bounce the pass into her. Gets to her, but a Centerville girl gets there too, so we've got another jump ball. Another tie up, so it will be, no, apparently not. That must be, yes, Spartans ball. Little jumper from just outside the lane by Amanda Cobb, number 32. For Connersville. Where does that put her in the point total, James?
That gives her 8 so far on the evening, friend.
Okay, Spartans up by 5. That equals their biggest lead of the evening. Here come the Bulldogs on the attack. Number 12 is the ball handler out behind the free throw circle, Honkamp. Tries to hit a player that she thinks will have an open shot, but there's a steal by the Spartans. Here come the Lady Spartans.
2 quick turnovers by the Bulldogs.
Well, the Spartans give it right back, and here on a fast breakdown court is the Centerville girl, and going up for the layup is Honkamp. Spartans lead again is 3. The foul called on a gal in blue for guarding a little bit too closely. That'll be on Cassidy Wentz.
It's her first and the team's first so far here in the second half.
Non-shooting foul, of course. There's a shot from the corner by Connersville, which is missed, but a rebound by a Lady Spartan, so they continue to control the boards.
Taylor was right in the right spot for that air ball.
Yes. An open shot from the free throw lane is missed, but there's Amanda Cobb, the lady right in the right time, the right place, and puts it up and in.
She's now in double digits,
Yeah,
friend.
4 quick points, isn't it, for her in the second half?
Yes, it is.
There's a nice steal by Connersville as Centerville puts the ball in play. Spartans up by 5. It stays at 5 as the shot is missed, but a rebound by Connersville. Reset the play. Number 10 is the ball handler right now. Gives to Flanagan. She's 23. Number 22 starting to drive. That's Cheyenne Henry. Shot is missed, and Centerville rebounds this time.
It was Weiss that pulled that one down.
Here come the Bulldogs. Almost a bad pass by Centerville, but they're able to save it. Driving the baseline, but a couple of Spartans prevent the ball handler from getting close to the basket. 40 had an open shot. Now she gets one and fires it up and in. Nice shot by Weiss.
That was a great ball fake.
Yes, it was. 3-point lead for the Spartans. They have the ball.
I think they got to keep trying to go down low to Cobb.
A long shot by Connersville is missed. See what the official rules. A whistle stops play. Is got a foul coming up apparently. A foul on number 30, Coombs of Centerville. A shooting foul for, no, non-shooting foul. Spartans will inbound at their end of the floor. Oh, inbound pass intercepted by Centerville, but it's a wild pass that is grabbed by the Spartans in backcourt.
Good hustle down there by Cobb to pick up that loose ball.
Corner shot missed by Connersville. Centerville's got the rebound. Up court, guarding too closely. A foul going to be called on number 10 of Connersville.
That's Taylor's first of the game.
Inbounding Centerville, a long shot, looked good. It's a three-pointer. Number 24, Kaylin Smith fires some way out and ties this ball game at 20.
That's her second 3 of the night, friend.
Ball kicked by Centerville means the Spartans will keep possession. A 20-20 ball game here in the third period.
Lady Spartans, they've done a great job on Ross, but Smith has seemed to have picked up the slack for the Lady Bulldogs.
There's another steal by Centerville, fast breaking down court, and number 12 lays it up and in, Holmkamp, and Centerville goes up 22-20, their first lead of the ball game, and Michael Thompson of CHS wants to talk over, so it's going to be a full timeout here by Connersville, down by 2 points, and we'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Looking for something exciting for your family to do? Explore the skies at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force and climb aboard our Space Shuttle exhibit. Free admission and free parking, open 9 to 5 every day. Visit nationalmuseum.af.mil.
Well, James, we'll see if what Michael Thompson tells his team, they can regroup here.
Well, they came out firing there in the first couple of minutes of the second half, but they've kind of gotten a little erratic here, and now they find themselves trailing for the first time in the game.
They've scored 4 points. Centerville has scored 9 here in this third period so far. Spartans on the attack. Corner shot is good. Three-pointer by number 10. That's Michaela Taylor.
That puts her in double digits, Fran. She's now got 10 on the night.
Puts the Spartans up by a point. Bulldogs now trying to see what they can do about scoring. There's a baseline shot which is missed, but a foul called on Connersville, so it'll be a free throw shooter. That's the third foul on Coker for Connersville. So I'm not sure if the coach will get her out of that ball game or not. Here's a free throw shooter which has missed her first shot. This is Coombs. Mackenzie Coombs at the line. She's trying to tie this ball game at 23. She misses. Nice rebounding by Spartans Cobb. And here comes CHS.
Cobb has definitely been active tonight on both ends of the floor.
Yes, she has. Spartans set up the play. 1-3-1 offense. Pretty good sticky defense by Centerville right now, James.
It most certainly is, Fran. They're running a 2-3, but
Amanda Cobb drops one in. She got a teammate's rebound that was missed and fired it up and in, and the Spartans up by 3. Their biggest lead of the ball game has been 5. There's 24 firing for Centerville, which is missed, and number 24 for Connersville rebounds. Nice rebound by freshman Maddie Gregory.
Looks like they're going to slow it up here a little bit. Work that ball around.
Number 10 fires long.
Oh!
It's a 3.
From downtown, Fran.
Michaela Taylor, right.
That's her second of the night. Her second in this half.
Look good. Spartans up by 6 points. That's their biggest lead of the ball game. Centerville calls for a timeout. It's a full timeout while they take a break on the floor. We'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week. They look pretty good the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. Well, that timeout helped, that's for sure.
Yeah, apparently what he told them, I don't know what it was, but it worked. Okay, you guys. Timeout's over, and Centerville will put the ball in play as we near the end of this third period of play here at Spartan Bowl tonight.
Well, Fran, they're definitely starting to open a little bit of breathing room there.
You're right. Number 24 fires long, and that cuts the lead down for the Spartans to 3 as number 24 fires long and hits. That's Kaylin Smith.
That is her third three-pointer of the game.
She's looked good tonight. She's a senior at Centerville.
She's had a very nice shot, taking advantage of those looks that the Lady Spartans are giving her on the perimeter.
Spartans bring the ball up court but lose control, and it's out of bounds to Centerville. Number 24 fires long for Centerville, missing this time. Spartans rebounding. Number 22, the ball handler for CHS. That's Shina Henry. Here's a shot which is missed with a teammate right there on Johnny on the spot. Number 13, Hannah Gross. A freshman gets the ball and puts it up and in.
That was just good awareness, being able to judge a shot there and know that it wasn't going to go and be there to get that ball and put it back.
Shot from out by Centerville. Fight for the rebound. A couple of girls on the floor. Centerville comes out with it though. There's a shot missed by the Bulldogs. They rebound and a collision of players, and Looks like a foul coming up on Connersville.
Looks like that's going to be the first for Maddie Gregory there.
A couple of lineup changes. Number 12 comes in for the Spartans, Thompson, and number 14, Barrett. Amanda Cobb will come out, one of the girls coming out for the Spartans. Meanwhile, it will be Centerville ball. They pass it into number 22. She's open. She feeds off to number 10, who fires from the corner and misses. McFarland almost got a basket, but not quite. Spartans grab the rebound, and they continue to control the boards here in this ball game.
They do, and right now, Fran, they're doing it with a few freshmen out there on the floor, too.
That's right. Think of the varsity experience they're getting, James. Seconds ticking off. Number 12 fires with 5 seconds remaining, missing, but she was fouled.
And that'll be 3.
Foul called the number 12, Honkamp. She was in three-point area when she tried the field goal. Was fouled, so she gets 3 free throws. Number 1 is missed. I think that the coach's worst white nightmare is to have a player foul somebody in three-point area, don't you?
Without a doubt, Fran. How many games, both at the high school, college, and professional level, have we seen end in that type of manner?
Yeah, you don't see it very often. Well, right now, number 12 for the Spartans isn't doing too well. She missed all 3 of them, so. Horn sounds, and we played 3. Speaking of 3s, at the end of the 3rd quarter here at Spartan Bowl tonight, it is the Lady Spartans of Connersville 30 and the Centerville Lady Bulldogs 25. James and I will be back right after this break on the TV3 Game of the Week with quarter number 4.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
James, 4th period coming up. Spartans have the rebound, have the lead. Centerville has the ball. Let's see what happens.
8 minutes, Fran.
8 minutes between now and victory, huh?
Yes.
For Connersville, but I'm sure Centerville's thinking the same thing. Number 40 fires from the corner, missing for Centerville. The Spartans rebound. We've seen Centerville come back, so they have the ability to wipe out a Spartan lead quickly, don't they?
They do. I think now the Lady Spartans really have to play with focus and realize they're only 7.5 minutes away from the first victory of the season.
Right, and I think you pointed out that they need to control the ball, take a little bit of time off the clock, and hang on to this lead.
Definitely. There's no need to rush. They've got a 5-point lead. There's 7 minutes left. Well, that call didn't.
That's the Centerville
that's
folks.
That's the Centerville folks.
They're unhappy about that traveling call by the official. Ball won down by Connersville. A little bumping going out there, but the officials are letting them play. Flanagan is number 23. She's the ball handler. There's a long shot from out by number 22, and missing was Cheyenne Henry. And it's Centerville ball in the backcourt.
No, in the history of this series, Fran, the Lady Spartans have yet to lose to the Lady Bulldogs. They're 4-0 all time, so there's about 6.5 minutes left from making it 5-0. Let's hope it stays that way.
Spartans in their 2-3 defense, trying to force the long shot by Centerville. Number 24 will fire long and misses. That looked like a pretty good shot, James, from
It
here.
sure
I
did.
thought that was going, it was right in our line of view, and I thought, boy, that one's headed for the basket, but it didn't drop.
Now, Smith's been hitting them from out there, and even Coach Thompson kind of winced when he saw her put that shot up.
Loose ball by Connersville, gives it out of bounds to Centerville, and a foul called. Number 23 guarding too closely on Bailey Flanagan.
That's her third of the night.
Non-shooting foul. Put in play by Centerville. Spartans working on a 5-point lead, trying to protect it. Open shot number 24 drops off. Nice rebound by number 32, Amanda Cobb. She has done a great job on the boards tonight.
She has definitely been one of the, if not the one, most important performer for the CHS Lady
On
Spartans.
both ends of the court, she
Both
has
ends.
just been a tremendous influence in the rebounding department and in scoring too. Shot is missed by Connersville. Centerville brings it up court. There's a fight for the ball. The official blows his whistle and a foul coming up on the Spartan, number 22. That's on Cheyenne Henry. Her second. Team's fifth. After 7 fouls, the 1-and-1 is in effect.
5-second violation, Fran. Another costly turnover to the Lady Bulldogs.
Right. Didn't they get the ball in play in time? Was that the count? I'm not sure what happened.
They didn't get it in within the 5 seconds.
Okay,
so.
I thought that's what it was. The official ruled. Now here's a Connersville girl stumbling, crossing the center line. The loose ball, whistle sounds. Foul called on Connersville's 21, Ashley Coker.
That's her fourth.
Team's sixth. Centerville ball. Come the Bulldogs, down by 5 points.
Good defense.
Breaking up a pass play by Centerville. A Lady Spartan and up court. And the Spartans will call for a timeout.
I think Coach Thompson's trying to find out from the scorers table how many fouls Coker had. She's got 4.
Right now the score again is 30-25 in the final period of play, and that's what it was at the end of 3 quarters. So it's been nobody scoring here in this final period so far.
I think both teams, Fran, are getting a little winded out there.
Yes.
And it's just going to come down to who has the most energy, I think, here in the last few minutes.
I think you're right.
But the Lady Spartans are doing a great job of clogging the passing lanes, though, down low.
Let's go, Bailey.
And have continued forcing the turnovers.
Spartan ball. Inbounding will be Gross. Guarding too closely, and number 20 of Centerville will see a foul called on her. That's the 4th team foul on Centerville, so it's a non-shooting foul by Connersville. Ball put in play. Here comes number 22, Henry. Feeds off to Gross. Now comes to Flanagan. Oh, they got an open man under the basket, but they couldn't get the ball to her in time. She stumbled a little bit, but the Spartans keep possession. Number 10 was open under the basket, and they tried to get the ball to her. There's a shot missed, but
Cobb.
Get up and in. Who scored that, James?
Cobb did.
Okay, number 32. What's her point total, James? Can you give it to us real quick?
Oh, she is up to 14, friend.
Excellent. There's a missed shot by Centerville, but the Spartans rebound and travel, and it's out of bounds to the Bulldogs at their end of the floor.
Yes, Amanda Cobb has definitely been the senior. She has been a beast down low.
Been a real leader in this game tonight for CHS. Rebounding and scoring. Number 24 fires long for Centerville, missed. Fight for the rebound. Girls on the floor. Tie up called. And the possession arrow will give the ball out of bounds to Connersville.
Well, you can see Coach Thompson's constant emphasis on hustle and defense. You can really see it here in the dwindling minutes of this ball game.
Flanagan fires long, and it's in and out, and a fight for the rebound. Another tie up. Now it goes out of bounds to Centerville. Spartans with a lead of 7. 3.5 to go. And the Bulldogs putting the ball in play. Trying to get an open shot. Good defense by the Spartans. There's a shot which is short. Rebounding the Spartans. Ball knocked away by a Centerville girl, so out of bounds CHS.
That last shot, that was from Marissa Ross, who had come into this game, like you've said earlier, Fran, leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs. Looked like she was a little frustrated there, a little impatient.
I agree.
She has definitely not had a game like her previous 3.
Shot missed by Connersville. Centerville rebounding. Here's a foul call. Looks like it's going to be on number 13 of Connersville. Gross. 7th team foul, so it's at the free throw line for Centerville from now on. On every foul, shooting a free throw, and if she makes it, she'll get a bonus. And she does. This is number 20 at the line, Marissa Ross, that we just talked about. She's the senior leader of this Centerville squad. Here's her second free throw. This one is also good. You made it look easy, James.
She did.
32-27 is the score with 2:55 remaining. Lady Spartans have the lead. Right now we're having a short timeout called by Centerville as their coach wants to plan some strategy here toward the end of this ball game. Jason Searley is the coach at Centerville, and Michael Thompson here is the coach at Connersville.
I think if I'm Coach Thompson, I'm telling them they've got to move the ball smartly. They got to continue rebounding and continue playing that frustrating defense that they've played for 3.5 quarters so far.
Good point. Spartan ball in backcourt. Gross will put it in play. And Bailey Flanagan, the point guard, will bring it up court. Comes number 10, who passes off. Taylor doesn't try a shot. Spartans working the ball around. Trying to protect that 5-point lead. Continue good ball handling.
Vital part of the game here while Amanda Cobb's on the bench taking a break.
The opposition is the name of the game right now, James. Oh, traveling on Connersville, gives it out of bounds to Centerville. So the Bulldogs will get the ball. 2:10 on the clock.
Just slid a little bit there.
5-point lead by Connersville. Long shot by the Bulldogs is missed, but there's a teammate there putting it up. She's missing. Another Centerville girl gets a rebound and is called for.
Looks like a 3-second violation.
Yes,
down
in
there.
the lane. Right, so out of bounds to Connersville on the turnover.
Lady Spartans have definitely caught some breaks tonight.
It's like the Bulldogs are going to press a little bit here in backcourt. Ball comes into Flanagan, though, and Bailey brings it up court. Dribbles down.
I know the Lady Spartans had some trouble with the press against Cardinal Ritter, so we'll see how they fare against the press here, the desperate press of the Lady Bulldogs with a minute and a half left.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Centerville, so the Spartans are putting it in play. Again, they'll try to eat up some time on the clock, protecting that lead of 5. Flanagan, ball handling. Whistle stops play. Apparently guarding too closely on a gal in blue. It will be on number 20, Marissa Ross. That's the 5th team foul, so non-shooting by the Spartans, but they will inbound. Comes into Taylor, and she's bumped by number 12 of Centerville on Honkamp. That's the 6th team foul. Again, a non-shooting foul. Spartans put it in play. Clock starts.
Cobb back out on the floor.
There's another foul coming up. That's the 7th foul, so the Spartans now will be at the free throw line for a free throw and a bonus shot if they make it. And the free throw shooter will be
Shanna Henry,
number 22. Connersville with a lead of 5. Clock shows 1:08.
that was a beautiful free throw.
The lead is 6.
Much needed too at this point of the game when the Lady Bulldogs are fouling to put you at the charity stripe.
Second free throw. Oh. It decided to fall into the basket, but it could have gone the other way, couldn't it?
It sure could.
Hit the rim and sort of was there for just a second or two, and then it finally dropped through the net.
A little bit of English on that one.
Rebounding. Centerville, a girl is fouled. She was trying a shot. She'll be at the line for a pair. The foul was on Henry of Connersville. And number 22 is at the line, and that's Savannah Cates. She's a sophomore at Centerville. There's a couple of free throws coming. Misses the first one. Spartans with a lead of 7 right now. Under a minute to play. Second free throw is also missed.
Cobb with the board again.
There's a whistle stopping play. Foul calling. The foul is going to be called on number 24, Smith of Centerville. Free throw shooter for Connersville is number 32, Amanda Cobb.
Some big, big shots here, Fran. This could put the icing on the cake for the Lady Spartans.
Yes. She has the 1-on-1 coming. Shot is up and a little bit too hard. Drops off and into the hands of a Centerville girl. They hurry it up court. There's a turnaround Jumper from the free throw lane, which is missed by Centerville, and rebounding is Connersville's Henry, and she's fouled as she starts up court.
Well, Fran, Henry was successful her last trip to the stripe. Let's see if she can knock down these two.
Okay, she's a junior here at CHS.
Well, she's halfway there now.
A high arching shot. Here's her second one. Got it.
Those are 4 big points for her.
Absolutely. Timeout being called by the Spartans' Michael Thompson right now. We have 36 seconds left to be played in this ball game. This is a full timeout, so we'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week. Be back in just a moment.
Cradles Child Care at the Hope Center offers a loving environment for children of high school students, college students, and our working parents. We accept infants 2 weeks of age to 3 years old. If you are looking for a low-cost child care, please contact 825-1244 or visit our website at hopecenterconnersville.com.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
boy found.
Ball being put in play by Centerville in the final seconds of this ball game. Number 12 is the ball handler. Feeds off to a teammate, number 24. Smith fires from way out and missing, and the Spartans grab the rebound and a foul called up court. Again, guarding too closely on her Centerville girl. No, number 20, Marissa Ross, and at the line will be Bailey Flanagan for Connersville.
She came into this game, Fran, the team's leading scorer, but hasn't put a single point on the board yet tonight.
That's really some defensive work by the Spartans. Bailey's free throw is missed. Amanda Cobb goes out and gets a nice round of applause from the Spartan fans here at the Bowl. Second free throw is missed by Bailey. Up court comes Centerville. Number 10 fires long and misses. Connersville comes out with the ball. It's number 10, Taylor, with the rebound. Beats over to Flanagan. We're down to a couple of seconds left in this ball game. And this one is history.
Hard-earned victory there for the Lady Spartans.
Oh, you're right. The Spartans score 36 points and Centerville scores 27. In that final period, the Spartans scored 6 points and the Bulldogs 2. You have some scoring, James, or do you need to add it up a little bit?
No, we're good to go, Fran. Our leading scorer for the CHS Lady Spartans was Amanda Cobb, the senior. She poured in 14 points. She was followed by Michaela Taylor, the junior, who dumped in 13. Cheyenne Henry had 7 points with 4 big free throws down the stretch there. And finally, the freshman, Hannah Gross, 2 points. And for Centerville, the Bulldogs, it was Kaylin Smith, the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs with 10 points. Lauren Honkamp with 6. Marissa Ross had 4. And Savannah Cates had 5. And rounding out the scoring, Cassidy Weiss with 2.
Okay, thanks, James. A nice victory number 1 for the Spartans, and I know they hope that this is the first of many.
Well, I think it'll definitely give them a jump start, getting ready to go into the conference slate, and it'll give them a boost of confidence, this young team.
Well, that's something that they really, really do need because, as we pointed out, freshmen are playing varsity ball, and nothing builds confidence quicker than and a win like this one, I was impressed with their play.
Oh, most definitely. The scoring, even the shots that they missed tonight, Fran, just looked like good shots. It looked like they worked on their shooting. Scoring effectively was one of the keys to this game for the Lady Spartans, and they were more than able to do it tonight.
They were in control most of the ball game. There was in that second period, there was a short time when Centerville started to grab the momentum, but the Spartans recouped and controlled the ball game pretty well.
They sure did. They sure did, and I think this really will give them some momentum going into tomorrow night's game with Anderson. The Indians are tough, but the Lady Spartans showed tonight that they've got some mettle, and despite their rough start to the season, they're here to play.
We're going to be speaking with Coach Thompson here in just a few minutes. We did want to give credit to our crew tonight, our director with Sydney Toshwag-Job, John Palsey, instant replay, Justin Roberts, scoreboard operator, Joe Minrick, and Devin Hamilton. We're on the cameras tonight. And James, we want to thank you for pinch hitting for Ron Wiley tonight. We appreciate you taking time out from your duties. You're known around Connersville as the editor of the News Examiner.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure, Fran. It really has. Got to take in a game here at Spartan Bowl.
Yes.
And it was good. It was kind of a flashback to the high school days, and it was nice.
Well, we really appreciate you coming and joining us here on tonight's telecast. Our next Spartan telecast will be the home opener for the boys when they meet the Union County Patriots here at Spartan Bowl. So right now we're going to take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week, and we'll be back with Coach Thompson right after this.
America's Navy, a global force for good.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. I thought the girls came out and played very well tonight. Did what we needed to do, what we hoped. We scrapped, and we fought tonight, and I think we showed signs of improvement again.
Your assistant coach and I talked before the game about getting off to a fast start. Indeed, you did.
And I think that helped. Maybe getting a lead early can maybe relax the girls. We talked about, I thought we had the capability of coming out tonight, and I wanted every girl to have a career night. A career night in scoring, which we're not saying that's a lot. For most of them, that'd be 8 points. And I said, that's one basket per person, for each quarter. And I know Amanda Cobb ended up with 14. That's a career high for her. Michaela Taylor had 13. I think that might be a career high for her. Shy Henry had 7. That's a career high for her to varsity level. So 3 out of the starting 5 was able to do that. And I was very pleased and impressed with how we handled the ball the last 4 minutes. When they really were coming after us, we had a little lead, half-court trap, and we really passed the ball well, and we were crisp, and we were smart that last 4 minutes.
And the defense throughout the ball game was good. I mean, you like you did last week against Pendleton Heights, their leading scorer, you kept Centerville's leading scorer under control.
I thought the girls did a really good job. And again, our goal was not to give up 30 tonight. That was our maximum. The girls came out here at 27. First quarter, I think we gave up 3 points, so that was huge. They came out here and we were quick on defense, and we knew where their shooters were. And like I said, Amanda and Ashley do a very good job in the middle of our zone. So great job tonight.
I was most impressed with the rebound, Coach.
Yeah, Grady just showed me, I think, a rebounding average, or we out-rebounded them 32 to 15 maybe. Like Amanda did a great job. Ashley did. Our guards came in and cleaned up some down there. Shy was strong, getting some rebounds today. So, they're not huge, but they were bigger than us across the lineup. And I think it comes down to how hungry you are. And rebounding doesn't take any basketball skill. That's just complete desire. And we said we have to do every little thing that'll give us a chance to win.
First ball game, JV team. I know you have to be impressed with that game.
they finally showed some signs of what we thought they could do as well. And I talked on the radio before the game. We have a lot of all freshmen almost, a couple sophomores on JV. It's not 8th grade basketball anymore. You have to adjust to the speed and the level of play, and the same with all the new girls that have moved up to varsity. And now we got a few games under our belt. I think we're starting to see everybody relax a little bit and play the way we hope that they can play.
This has to be a real confidence builder for the girls.
I hope so. I hope it springboards in tomorrow at Anderson. It's going to be a track meet. It's going to be a totally different type of game. And all we can ask is we continue to get better and improve, and I think so far 3 weeks in we have, from week to week that we have shown improvement. However tomorrow goes, we shall see. But looking forward to Tuesday, we have a conference game on the road at Batesville, and I'm hoping that tomorrow we play well and that we can go into Batesville with confidence, because I think that's a game that we can go in there and compete and win, have a possibility to win too.
Coach, again, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Victory number 1 for the Lady Spartans here at Spartan Bowl tonight, 36-27, the final as they defeat the Centerville Bulldogs. This is Fran Schummel speaking for James Sprague on our broadcast tonight. Thanks for watching Spartan Sports on TV3, and again, our next telecast will be the game with Union County as the boys open their season here at Spartan Bowl. Good night, everybody.